What is up, you guys? It is your boy SF Bay Area Sports Talk, and today we are talking about a big trade that went down in this offseason, and the Cleveland Indians are going to send Corey Kluber to the Texas Rangers. In exchange, the Rangers will send the Indians outfielder Delino Deshields Jr. and pitcher Emmanuel Clase. So we are going to get into this deal from the perspective of both teams, but first let's talk about the Texas Rangers acquiring Corey Kluber. So Corey Kluber has been an absolute dynamic pitcher over the years for the Cleveland Indians, winning the Cy Young Award twice and helping lead the Indians to 4 consecutive postseason appearances the last 4 years. Now, the Indians had Corey Kluber under contract for 2020 for a 1-year option for $17.5 million. So the Indians here, they traded Kluber. You know, they are trying to acquire young talent. And for the Rangers, the Texas Rangers were not that far from competing for a playoff spot last season. A team mixed with lots of young talent. They finished last year with a record of 78-84. But the big problem for the Texas Rangers was their team ERA. So pitching, they just did not do a great job last year. And team ERA, they ranked 24th in the majors with a 5.06 team ERA. Now, if we look at their starting rotation, the Texas Rangers last year only had 2 starting pitchers have 20 or more starts. Those included Mike Minor and Lance Lynn. So obviously, the Rangers need some pitching help, and acquiring Corey Kluber, a 2-time former Cy Young Award winner, this move is going to do that and much more. Now, if we look at Corey Kluber from this past season, it happened to be an injury-shortened season, as unfortunately 7 starts into the year, Corey Kluber suffered a broken forearm in a game against the Miami Marlins when a line drive caromed off of his forearm. So Corey Kluber had a rough start to the year last year. In 35 2/3 inning pitched, he had a 5.80 ERA while he allowed 44 hits and struck out 38 batters. So, really uncharacteristic like for Corey Kluber last season, and very unfortunate to have the injury plague him. So, this is definitely a risky move for the Texas Rangers, but I think when you look down at the pitchers that they were throwing out there last season, it couldn't really get much worse. So I think acquiring Corey Kluber, I think, he is a prime candidate to bounce back. He's still pretty young as it is. I mean, he's getting up there, but he's 33 years old, but I still believe he has a lot to contribute left on the table. Now, let's get into the deal from the Cleveland Indians' perspective, as their main goal in this deal is to acquire young talent. So they pick up 2 players. Now, let's look at Delino Deshields Jr. So he is a 26-year-old outfielder and, hasn't necessarily had the breakout season that he's capable of having. But this past year, if we look at his numbers, he hit .249 with 4 home runs and 32 RBIs in 118 games. So he's 26 years old. I still think he has a lot of room for development, and I think this is a player that you can confidently play out there. He's going to do great for you defensively and give you, quality at bats. And I think, he's only going to get better, and the batting average is going to pick up, and, you're going to start to see the RBIs and home runs pick up. So, obviously it is a risk taking a flyer on this guy, but, again, I think for the Cleveland Indians perspective, trying to build a team around young talent. Obviously, not all of those players are going to pan out, but some of them will. So, Delino Deshields Jr., I think, is a very good pickup. But I think the biggest pickup in this deal, the 2 players that the Cleveland Indians got, is Emmanuel Clase. Now, he is only 21 years old, having only pitched in 1 year. And in 21 games this past season, guys, in 23 1/3 innings pitched, he had only allowed 20 hits, struck out 21 batters, and pitched with a 2.31 ERA for the Texas Rangers. So this guy is a legitimate relief pitcher. He can be a top-of-the-arm bullpen candidate. So, this is a huge pickup for the Cleveland Indians. obviously when you get into the postseason, you want to be able to have a lockdown bullpen, and this is a guy that can potentially be that for you. Maybe possibly down the road even become a closer. Like, he has that type of talent. So the Indians definitely, they're in a position right now trying to restock and retool on young talent and build up from there to building a competitive team that can be competitive, obviously not just for the near future, but deep into the foreseeable future and on to the next decade. So that is what the Indians are looking to do. That essentially is the formula that teams should be looking to build. And that is, what Farhan Zaidi is trying to build with the San Francisco Giants. Teams that will be competitive not only in the near future, but deep into the foreseeable future. So this was a big pickup for the Indians, a great start for them in the right direction. And it is going to be interesting to see the development of these players. Again, Delino Deshields Jr., 26, still very young, can definitely pick it up in the outfield. And Emmanuel Clase, I think the ceiling is the limit for this guy, because doing what he was able to do in his first year last year at the age of 21, I mean, that is absolutely impressive. And so, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video today. And if you made it all the way through to the end of this video, then be sure to smash up that thumbs up button. And then be sure to smash the subscriber button and smash the bell button if you have not done so already, if you would like to be notified when brand new breaking news stories are coming your way, guys, in the baseball world. So the off season, we're having moves take place like crazy, and teams are trying to do everything in their power to build a competitive team for next season. So it is very exciting, guys, and let me know down in that comment section, what are your thoughts on this deal? Again, I think it is a deal that it will ultimately be beneficial to both teams, especially in the direction that they are trying to go in. So I love to hear your guys' thoughts, and I want to take this time now to thank all of you guys for watching my videos. I absolutely would not be here without all of you guys. So thank you so much for the support. And don't ever be afraid to comment down below. Again, I love interacting with you guys. I look forward to it so much. And just getting to hear your perspective and your thoughts on a passion that we share so much in common with, guys. So as always, until next time, I will see you guys again. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.